I mean, I'm telling this story because I never thought it would happen this fast. But fast meaning the time frame of change. But I think my gut tells me, my gut feeling tells me, based on what we see on the ground, based on what our colleagues tell us, our colleagues all over the country, from Sabah, from Sarawak, right up to Perlis, Kedah, I think today there is a majority of Malaysians like us all who are hungering for change in this country and to remove UMNO Barisan Nasional from the seat of power in Putrajaya. I think we've had enough of people who like $24 million rings. I think we've had enough of people who walk into boutiques in Sydney and spend 100,000 Aussie dollars in a twinkling of an eye. We're tired of that. We're tired of seeing our money, our public money, our taxes, this country's wealth being robbed from us, right underneath our nose. And I think this time, all races have decided to stand up. And what I want to share with you today, because I walk the streets. You know, in Malaysia, this is the difference about election campaigns. Yesterday, I had a friend from Germany, a social activist friend. We've known each other for 25 years. He was here. He wanted to see me for a few minutes. And I said, the only way you're going to get to see me for a few minutes, you sit in my car when I go from Ceramah to Ceramah. So that's what he did yesterday, plus the walkabouts we did. Then he asked me, why are you doing these walkabouts? I said, otherwise there's no way people get to see us. And that's the difference, because in Germany, as it is in most democratic countries, the national discourse on politics is done on national television. It's done on national radio. It's done on national newspapers, daily newspapers. Not in Malaysia. This is the problem. So we appreciate you coming here tonight because at least we get to talk to you. But in Germany, nobody does this. I mean, people do much less of this kind of stuff. But the point I want to make is this. That I walk the streets from about 8 in the morning and I stop about 12 or 1 in the night. And believe me, I think this is what is the growing excitement now, that the key vote, which is going to come from the Malay community, the decisive vote is well on the way. The young Malay vote is with us, is with Pakatan Rakyat today. And the survey that has just been published in Malaysia, I forget what they call it, the University Malaya survey confirms it. It confirms what we're seeing on the ground, that the shift is happening. Despite all that the Barisan Nasional has done through the media to demonize Anwar Ibrahim, to make Pakatan Rakyat look like a bunch of idiots, you know. Despite all that, a majority of people today prefer Anwar Ibrahim in that survey as Prime Minister. A majority prefer the manifesto of Pakatan Rakyat. And the best news coming from that survey was we had a real edge amongst the Malay respondents in that survey. And I think that is really the best news I want to share today. Because we know we can't make political change in this country just with a non-Malay vote. We can't. And I'll say this to all of you straightforwardly. I mean, I'm sure we have some Malay friends here, some Indians, most of you Chinese and whatever. But the point is, we need to appreciate that. That is the way UMNO Barisan Nasional has set it up. But the great news is that, and I think they know this as well, that the ground is shifting. And they're shifting because the realities which William Leong just described to all of us, I think people know. People know what's happening in this country. And I think they're prepared to accept. They know that Pakatan Raya is not perfect. They know we're not there yet. And we don't pretend to be perfect. But I think right now, there is a clear majority that is saying ABU. You know what ABU is, right? What is that? Anything but UMNO. And you can add a stroke BN as well, so that we can mop up MCA and MIC while we are at it. But you know, it's interesting that even in the MIC, you know, okay, you get an occasional glimpse of political wisdom. Occasional. Because you would have seen the statement made by Vice President Saravanan, MIC Vice President Saravanan, when he said, MIC will not be campaigning for Zulkifli Nordin, but we will campaign for all other presidential candidates. So even he realized what a stupid move it was to put up Zulkifli Nordin as a candidate.